What if sex was never meant to be confusing, just beautifully designed? Welcome to Sex Rebranded, the podcast that cuts through the noise with bold biblical conversations about sex, marriage, and holistic health. You'll hear the candid perspective of a true newlywed, gain practical wisdom from a mom of 3 young kids, and insight from a doctorally prepared nurse and menopause champion herself. It's book launch day! It is Thursday, July 16th. And, well, first of all, welcome back to the podcast.
Yes, it's been a little bit.
A minute. Thank you guys so much for your patience and for bearing with us as we finished writing the book. It's done now.
And we're together.
Can you believe it? I know.
In
This
person.
is very rare.
Yes.
This just happened.
Yes. So tonight is our launch party. And do you guys kind of want to fill them in? Maybe Mom can start the story of the adventure we've had trying to get our books to the launch party.
We are currently still waiting for UPS to
Mhm.
deliver.
We thought we were going to have to commit a crest, but I think we're past that point.
I think they're actually going to deliver it to the location. We were going to track them down, do whatever it took to get the books for our party. But we're so happy. I know that we opened up the first book we got in kind of remotely because Lindsay, you were still in
Still in
Nashville.
Nashville.
But then when Lindsay came to Oklahoma this time, she got to see the
I got
book.
to touch it, see it, feel it in person.
So exciting.
Great.
My friend Megan is on her way to my parents' house to hopefully intercept the books.
Right.
And then my dad will load them on into her car. And hopefully
And a
in
party
like
I
20
know.
minutes, she'll be here with 300
All the
books in the backseat of her car. We hope.
Right. So if
We
you're
hope to
coming
hope.
tonight, know it's a miracle. Okay.
Yes,
These
that
are
they
showing
got
up in
there.
person. And it's going to be so fun because we know a lot of the same people, but it's
Mhm.
also great that we get to bring in all of our friends and family members to celebrate and just get to meet everyone
So
who's been cheering us
wonderful.
on for the past really year and a half since we've been working on it. So
Yeah. How are you guys feeling today now that we are at, like, the launch day is finally here? How are you both feeling?
I was just thinking earlier about how it was last year, almost this time, right? That we met here in March. Or I know we came back in the summer and
for
worked
like the
on
vision
it. Like,
casting.
yes, we did like a big vision
That was
casting.
around a year.
And so it's so cool what we were able to accomplish in a year.
Mhm.
And then now here we are with the actual book. It's so exciting. So I'm excited. It's great.
I'm just so hopeful that it's going to help marriages and relationships, people they're dating, and
Yep.
and mostly just to have people draw closer to God,
Yeah.
and have that
Yeah.
relationship be strengthened. And it's been such a joy doing this process with you girls. So that's been meaningful to me. And this is a very happy day.
Yeah.
So I feel very happy and excited to visit with everyone at the launch tonight. And those that have read the book so far
Yeah.
have been very excited about what we've written. And so I think it's going to be a very meaningful book to a lot of people.
I think it feels a little surreal because, like, this little over a year, it was filled with a lot of hard work. And then, but I feel like for the past couple weeks, it's just been a lot of waiting, like waiting on those last steps that aren't really
Yeah.
in our control,
Right.
which is hard to do. Maybe even harder than like the actual work itself.
Right. Right. Yep.
And now it's like here and it's just so crazy.
It is. I know. Well, just like you, Kelly, I'm excited to hear just the stories of people who read this book. And, after this point, like it's God's book at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And
Yes.
so getting to dedicate this to the Lord, who is the true author of this, like this book has our names on it, but it's truly the Lord and the Holy Spirit that allowed us to have the wisdom and the knowledge to write every word in here. And every page has been prayed over. Every chapter has just been anointed, and just getting to give that back to the Lord for him to use it however he wants is really, really special.
Okay. What is one chapter or topic that you are most excited for people to read?
Ooh. I think each of us are excited for the chapters that we've written, but I think it's going to be really cool to hear about, like, I'm excited to hear about people in a different season of life and what they think about it and what they got from the other chapters.
Yeah.
Too. So
I would agree with that. As someone, obviously, who's read the book and wrote a lot of it too, I would recommend reading all 3 chapters, even if you think like, I'm not in menopause yet, or I haven't been married for a while and have kids yet. Like, if you fall into that category of like, I've been there, done that, or not yet, still read the other 2 chapters. So I don't know if we fully explained like the breakdown of the chapters, but the first 6 chapters are kind of standalone. And then chapters 7, 8, and 9 are kind of chapters that we took ownership of for the population that we are in the season of life as. So like chapter 7 is for people who are not yet married. There is a very short section for newlyweds, but the majority of the chapters for those who aren't married yet. So either single, dating, or engaged. And then chapter 8 is the one Lindsay wrote and is for those in the middle of marriage. And then chapter 9 is for people who are women going through menopause or just couples in a later season of life going through transitions. And so even if that's not you, still read it, because there are good things in every chapter that apply to anyone and everyone.
Let's do a chapter reveal.
Oh,
yes.
I like that idea.
Should we pick a little paragraph, a small section from our chapters?
Or at least the titles.
Oh, just the titles?
Yeah, like the titles of all the chapters.
Should we start from the bottom and then go up? Or does it matter who we start with?
Let's do chapter 1. Let's start with chapter 1. Chapter 1 through 10. Just read the title.
Okay. Because I'm not going to remember. We're going to cheat. Okay, so chapter 1 is the serpent and the dove.
Chapter 2 is the whole body and sex.
Chapter 3 of sex and war.
Chapter 4, sex is something holy.
Chapter 5, the manna plan. That's the one I'm most excited about people reading, even more so than chapter 7, which is the one that I remember all of.
I think I might agree. It's a good one. Created for pleasure.
And then after that starts the chapters where it's our individual season. So the next is chapter 7, the foundation before forever.
And then chapter 8 is marriage in the middle.
And then last of all, redeeming menopause.
But actually not last of all,
because we have chapter 10. Just kidding.
And chapter 10 is living rebranded. So that's kind of the collection of all, a good conclusion to end with everything.
So those are our chapters.
So exciting. Here's the back of the book. I know. So great.
Okay. So now that the book is officially out, I think we should share how our listeners can get their hands on it and read it for themselves. So if they're like, oh my gosh, I've listened to all 13 podcast episodes. They were so good. How do I read this book? How do they do that? Like, where do they get the book? How can they find it? How can they order?
Yeah. So, easy way, you can go right to the website, which is sexrebranded.org. And if you click on, there's a button link that will take you to all the different ways you can purchase it online. So maybe you're not in Tulsa and you are needing to purchase it online. You can go to Amazon, Walmart, but our website will give you a list of every place you can buy it online.
It'll be available wherever books are sold, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, wherever you like to get your books. You can find it there. And if you can't, let us know, because it should be there. Okay. So lastly, I think we need to share what the plan for the podcast is. So in the past, we've done every Tuesday, and then we took a little hiatus to finish writing the book. And
the minor details.
just a little bit of work.
We wanted to finish the book.
Most importantly. And so now that the book is done and out there, we are moving to doing, I'd say probably we'll get 1 to 2 episodes out, but it'll be really important to follow us on social media, Sex Rebranded on Instagram, to pay attention to when new
Mhm.
episodes come out, because it probably won't be like every other Tuesday or super structured anymore. But we are going to have some guest speakers come on the podcast that we are super excited about.
Yeah.
So there will be some quality content coming out on the podcast. It just may not be as often.
Yep.
So that is the plan for our podcast. Did you guys have any?
That's just what I wanted to mention about our guests that we'll be having. So we'll announce that right before. And just thank you. Thank you for encouraging us, to our community, and so excited about you being able to be a part of this with us now.
Yeah, I know. And we can't wait to hear your thoughts as well. So make sure you follow us on Instagram and let us know, comment on some of the photos that you see, and we're excited for that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Sex Rebranded. If you have a question you want answered or a topic you want to be talked about on the podcast, send us an email at sexrebranded@gmail.com.